Hello and welcome to a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay commentary.
Domination.
Today I'm bringing you a game of Domination on Cracked, where I'll be using the AK-47 with Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro and Hacker. I've also chosen the motion sensor, something a bit different with my equipment within this game, to try and mix it up a little bit, and I've been using it quite regularly recently, and I'll tell you what, it is a great way to counter Ghost, as they're using Ghosts and they haven't got Hacker Pro, which is quite an unused perk. They'll show up on the motion sensor. It is therefore a really useful piece of equipment to use, as it therefore acts as a constant radar in a certain area of the map in which you can choose. This therefore ties in very nicely with the gameplay, as this gameplay is emphasising the role of a Slayer in a Domination type game mode. Of course, within the Domination game mode it is important to get on those flags and capture them, but if you have, which I'm doing here, if you can have one player on your team, such as what I'm doing, building up their kill streaks for your team, it's going to allow the other 5 players, or the 8 players if you're playing ground war, to successfully jump on the flags, as by building up the air support, UAVs, Blackbirds, the other players will gain more confidence, such as if you've got a Blackbird in the air, they can see where all the other players are. They'll get more confidence, think, well, no one's around here, we're at B flag, we'll jump on B flag, and then therefore go along and capture B flag. This will in turn lead to, hopefully, if you can get this done correctly, lead to your team getting 2 out of the 3 flags, which is needed to win a game of Domination, and therefore going on to win the entire game. I've therefore chosen this particular gameplay to emphasise this role, as I joined late, we were down by, well, we had 1 flag, so we were down by 2 flags, and I spawned in the middle of the map, just near their C spawn. I therefore felt if I could build up my kill streaks, which are in fact UAV, Blackbird and attack dogs, I could help my teammates by giving them constant UAVs and Blackbirds, allowing them to see enemy players, and I could help them go along to win this by, if I were lucky enough to build up a 10 kill streak due to Hardline, could bring the dogs in, which would suppress the enemies into their spawn, and effectively every time they get killed will act as a defend on the flag, as because they're stuck in their spawn, they will not be able to get to our flags, such as A and B as we're holding here in this gameplay, and therefore capture them as well. This will therefore lead to our team, such as what is happening now, having well, as I pick up my dogs, having a 2 out of 3 flag advantage over the enemy, and due to points in this game mode being generated every 5 seconds depending on the amount of flags you've got, will lead to your team eventually winning, and if done correctly, so for example having both the flags, for the entire duration of the 200 point score limit, it will lead to your team having winning the game by 200 points to 100. Therefore, if you've got a contract out, such as the Annihilation, Victory, Domination contracts, you're going to have to hold a domination against the other team for at least 5, maybe 10 seconds, and then allow them to recapture that flag in order for you to reach the 110 point lead needed in order to complete this certain contract. Anyway, back to the gameplay, and as you can see, I've moved up more into the centre of the map, and I've decided to bring my motion sensor with me, as it's going to be a lot more beneficial than just leaving it in one specific area of the map. The area where I've put it now is probably one of the best places to have it, as it's going to allow you to use this particular piece of equipment to its best efficiency, as placing it above a part of the map, such as where I am now, where there are 2 layers which make up the map, such as a lower floor like room, such as what I'm in here, or an upper floor, which are where I am now. The motion sensor will therefore be able to alert you of enemies' presence across three stories, as opposed to just 1. It therefore increases its efficiency and usefulness. It is also, which I've stressed this point already in this video, but is a great counter to Ghost, because Ghost is one of the problems with this game. It's undoubtedly you can't really get around this fact, because you compare it with a silencer and you're invisible to the radar, and if you've got Ghost Pro, no S-Port is going to be able to get you, and so in this respect it is to some extent overpowered. Therefore having a motion sensor, unless they've got Hacker Pro, will alert you to the presence of a ghost user, or any user in fact, and will therefore act as a constant UAV or radar in this specific area of your choice. As every 5 or so seconds the motion sensor will send out a pulse, which will therefore alert you to people or enemies in the area of this pulse as soon as the pulse reaches them, such as like a radar does with submarines and airplanes. You may have noticed and wondered why I didn't bring my dogs in straight away, like as soon as I brought them. This was because I felt I would keep them in reserve as I've built this up for my team, in case the other opposing team gets a 2 out of 3 flag cap over us. Therefore them bringing in dogs or gunship or S-Port of any sort will help your teammates to jump on the flags, as enemies will be suppressed into their spawn. I don't know if you noticed or not, but as soon as I brought my dogs in, my attack dogs, which was 11 kill streak, my teammates were able to jump on to their C flag, which is their home flag, and perform a domination over the opposition. Anyways, as I kill this AFK guy, this game is slowly wrapping up as we've got a 3 flag domination, and I'm trying to double Y like a bad man with this PSG, as I nearly died from the annoying last stand user there. Please could you comment below what sort of gameplay you'd like next. I have lots of games stockpiled on my hard drive, but I'm unsure what you'd like to see. Whether it's live commentaries, I can go out and get a few of those, or whether you just like to see Beast Scores flawless gameplay like this, or specific specific guns in which you guys want to suggest, and I'll go out and try and do that for you. Anyway, it's come to an end. We actually end up winning this game 201 to 136. I got a flawless 33-0. Really appreciate if you could comment, rate and possibly subscribe, and I'll see you next time.